Cedar Sparta has been going back for 90-some years. They didn't like us, we didn't like them. It was one of the top 10 oldest rivalries in the state of Michigan, which is pretty special.
The Cedar Springs Redhawks and the Sparta Spartans history dates back all the way to 1922, playing a total of 68 games. The Spartans currently have the upper hand on the Redhawks as they have won more. However, the two teams have not faced each other since the 2016 season. So after nearly a decade, the rivalry looks to rekindle what it once was.
I was told that if I could only win one game, Sparta would be the game to win because that's the biggest rivalry.
The week of Sparta, Cedar Springs in football or basketball or whatever it was huge. You know, you get those border rivalries, you get kids that know each other.
And so it's fight like heck on the field, and then when you're off the field, shake hands and get the bragging rights for a year.
That game was circled on our schedule, and that was no matter it was the first game, last game.
Those rivalries are important just in school spirit and pride and that kind of thing.
It was more concentration on the games than it was actually school. There's posters all over the place, big pep assemblies, you know. We'd have one on Thursday night, then we'd have one at school. Thursday night where the town came, and it was just big rah-rah kind of thing. And it was huge.
You have so many things going on when you're young and so many outside deals, and a coach, you're pretty much focused on trying to win the game.
And I mean, they didn't like us, we didn't like them, but it was like a friendly rivalry because I had friends on the team. My cousin went there. I didn't speak to my cousin for that week at all.
Rivalries are only a part of the game and do not define two communities. In the halls of Cedar Springs, Sparta's own, Brian Busen used to coach the Redhawks.
My background is, I started here as a coach and a teacher. Well, teacher first, then coach. I coached football here for 14 years. I've always lived in Sparta, and that's where my kids go to school. And I transitioned to coaching over at Sparta so I could spend time and be with my kids, of course. You never want to miss your kids' stuff.
You know, it's still a game of W's and L's, but it's more than that. I mean, it's about relationships and teams and coaching. And
some of the friendships over the years that I've made with people from Sparta has been pretty special. But as far as coaching and being part of that game, it's been pretty special to be part of, and on both sides of it.
I was very fortunate over the years to coach a lot of great kids and work with a lot of great people at Cedar, a lot of great assistants. To have it end was really sad because it was one of the longest rivalries between two schools in Michigan history, and I think that's special in and of itself. So having it reignited, I think, is really cool.
In the years that have passed since the 2016 game between the Spartans and the Redhawks, the rivalry has faded, overshadowed by the changing dynamics in high school sports. But the resurgence in their football talent has reignited the old flames that once burned before them.
Yes, yes, yes.
Coach Kapolka and his team realize that this game isn't just another game written down on the calendar. This is the game. This is the game that not only does the winning team get the bragging rights, but they also get the first win of the rejuvenated rivalry.
Your terrible footwork on that, like that is a play that we should be really good at, and literally, look at me. Your inability to step like that destroys that play. This is a big game. It's a big game for them. It's a big game for us. It's a big game for this rivalry that goes back 100 years to the 1920s. Okay? We've had a great week of practice. Thursday's kind of been our bugaboo a little bit here the last couple weeks. We got to come out tomorrow. We got to put the good work in. Okay? We got to get some good reps, make sure we're focused, and put a cherry on top, and then get ready to roll over there on Friday and do some damage. Blue on three, blue on three. 1, 2, 3. Like the ball's past you, but I mean, we don't, this is really not how we want to end a football play, right? Yes, it is half line. Yes, there is not actually a linebacker right there for us to block, Doug. This is a perfectly fine first step on Apple, and then we climb up here and then we turn our shoulders and do that. That's not how that works in real life. Because if we do that in real life where our shoulders are turned, that dude just goes right across our face. And this one thing has probably kept points off the board, has probably killed scoring drives for us. Your shoulders are nowhere close to the same angle. And it's a dead play because, I mean, I could literally sit here, I could make a highlight video. I literally have 30 reps of that. And at the end of the day, like, you know what you have to do, you know what the problem is, you've been coached on what the step needs to be, you need to go out and do that. I know it's different because we've never, you guys have never played them, okay? But this is a rivalry game. When I was hired here in 2013, I said, who we got to beat? And they said, you got to beat Blue. And they're like, you can go 1-8 and nobody cares as long as you beat them. Okay, and this is a big game. It's a big game for them. It's a big game for us. It's a big game for this rivalry that goes back 100 years to the 1920s.
After winning the coin toss, the Red Hawks elect to defer, giving the Cedar defense a chance to set the tone of this big rivalry game. After the big gain, the Cedar defense holds strong and forces the Spartans to settle for a field goal. With a couple of solid runs from the Cedar Springs offense, the Red Hawks look to march their way into the end zone. Just when the Red Hawks think they have something going, they are stopped and forced to punt the ball back to the Spartans. After a great punt from the Red Hawks special teams, Sparta opens up their second drive with a big run to get them off their end zone.
Hey, not our best 12 minutes, okay? Their intensity was higher than yours in the first 12 minutes. When we tackle, we have to tackle together. Can't be one guy. We've all got to be running the ball and get him on the ground.
After the big pass play from the Spartans, the Red Hawks make a stand and force another field goal, putting Sparta up by 6 early in the second quarter. Being down 6 points with under 5 minutes left to play until halftime, the Red Hawks are searching for some sort of answer to give them any chance of getting into this game. A few plays later, Cedar gets the answer they have been looking for. A running touchdown from Caden Dreyer ties the game at 6 with 3 minutes till halftime.
You guys excited or what? Freaking rivalry game, we're up by a point at the half, man. We got 24 minutes. We got 24 minutes to go out and play our asses off. This is what it's all about. This is why you do all the stuff that you do. This is for all the pain. This is for all the blood. This is for all the extra reps. This is for pushing all the sleds. Is for this opportunity in this 24 minutes with your boys. Okay, so let's go out. Let's go out and play better point.
Let's go.
Give it to him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God. Yes, sir. God. Yeah. Yes, sir. No. What's over there?
Here we go, Dryer. Keep running.
After a long drive, the Red Hawks punched their way into the end zone, giving Caden Dryer his second touchdown of the game and a larger lead for Coach Kapolka and his team. A couple of plays later, the Cedar offense faces a 4th and short near the middle of the field, and Sparta holds strong, forcing a turnover on downs and getting the ball back with great field position.
Execute the offense. I ran a tornado. You blocked play side against even front. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just settle the F down, block stuff the way it's supposed to be blocked. We'll go up 2 scores here. Let's go. Hang on to the ball. Execute. Let's drive it down, punch it in. Let's go. Let's go. Right outside 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cedar caps off a great drive with another Caden Dryer touchdown, making it a 9-point game in the 4th quarter. The Red Hawks look to maintain their lead late in the 4th, while the Spartans look to make a comeback and try to get on the board.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 4, Jordan Conklin. Number 2, Brady Buser wants to throw.
Sparta inches closer to the end zone as the clock is winding down and still being down by 2 scores. But just as things are going the Spartans' way, they fumble and the Red Hawks recover and take back the ball.